Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today is day 7th of Navratri, and this day is dedicated to the fierce yet compassionate form of goddess Durga, Ma Kalratri. She is also lovingly known as Shubkari, the one who removes fear and brings auspiciousness. Now, today's prasad is made out of jaggery or good. We are going to make tirgurachi pori. Yes, we also make it during the kite festival. So, without any further ado, let's begin with our story narration along with the recipe. Now let's begin with our recipe. Here I've taken 2 cups of tir or sesame, which is unpolished, along with which I've taken 1 cup of peanut, 3/4 cup of besan or gram flour, 3 cups of jaggery, 1/4 cup of desiccated dried coconut. And this recipe requires a lot of roasting of all these ingredients, especially the peanut and the sesame seeds. Now first we are going to roast the sesame seeds. Now guys, before going forward with the recipe, I would like to give you a simple tip. All these ingredients have to be roasted on low flame, and once the texture and the sesame seeds or the til turns aromatic, we are going to transfer it to a plate. Same goes with the peanuts. We are going to roast them till they are charred at the outside and the skin of the peanuts are peeled out. Now next goes our desiccated coconut. Here I've taken 1/4 cup. It does not take much time, few minutes for the desiccated coconut or the dry coconut to roast. Now once all these are roasted, we are going to roast a gram flour first, just simply, and once it turns a little darker in complexion, we are going to add some ghee or toop to it, and like we roasted for besna se ladu, we are going to do the same process for the basin, and we're going to transfer all these ingredients to a plate. And if you've seen the video till now, you may realize that I'm using the same kadai. We are not changing the utensil for different ingredients. Now, while I'm roasting the gram flour, let's go ahead with our story narration of the day. Ma Kalratri is described as having a dark complexion like the endless night sky, hair flowing wild, and 3 blazing eyes that radiate power. She rides on a donkey and holds a sword and iron hook to destroy all evil. Now, legends say when two powerful demons, Shumb and Nishum, spread terror in the universe, Ma Kalratri emerged to annihilate them. Her form reminds us that even in the darkness, there is a divine protection, and even destruction can bring rebirth. Now the next step goes like this. It's simple. We're just going to assemble all these ingredients together. Now our roasted gram flour is transferred to a plate. We are going to transfer the sesame seeds that we had roasted previously. We're transferring it on to the hot kadai, and we're going to turn the flame off, mixing 3 cups of jaggery in the same sesame seeds that we had roasted earlier. Now we are going to turn the flame off while adding jaggery. The reason being is we do not want the jaggery to melt. We are just going to combine all the ingredients that we had roasted previously, and we are going to combine all these ingredients well and transfer them to a clean plate. Now we are going to let all these ingredients cool completely. Then we are going to add the same mixture to a mixer grinder and ground to a fine powder. Also add 1 teaspoon of cardamom and nutmeg powder and mix well. Now let's see the ingredients that require for the pori. I've taken 2 cups of wheat flour, 2 tablespoons of besan or gram flour, and 2 teaspoons of oil. Now guys, what I've done is I've also used a pinch of fasting salt, as this is a prasad. Remember, we are not using salt here, and we are going to combine all these ingredients together, and using water in intervals, we are going to need a nice soft but smooth dough. We are also letting it rest for at least 15 to 20 minutes, and while rolling out the flatbread, we are going to knead the dough again to check whether the dough has just turned out nice and smooth. Now after 15 minutes, I have checked the dough. It has just become perfect. Now take a small piece of this dough ball that we had prepared, and we are going to fill enough saran, and like we fill the parathas, we are going to just use the same method, and we are going to roll it out to a nice thin chapati or puri. Now roast it on the tawa using some oil and enough ghee, and we are going to roast till nice brown and crispier on both sides. Once done, transfer it to a clean plate and serve it hot with a good dollop of toop or ghee. So, to wrap up today's story, the essence of the day, in spiritual practice, day 7 activates the crown chakra, the energy center of enlightenment. Devotees believe Ma Kalratri removes obstacle in spiritual journey, offers clarity and liberation. So, in simple words, she helps us remove fear, breaks ego, and finds ultimate peace. Also remember, Ma Kalratri teaches us that the darkest nights bring the brightest dawn. By conquering fear, we invite strength, protection, and wisdom into our life. And yes, guys, if you enjoyed this recipe and the story inspired you, do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And tomorrow, we shall explore the graceful story of day 8, Ma Mahagauri. So until tomorrow, do take care, eat right, and ciao.